Parking passes are still on sale for all seniors and for those juniors who want a parking permit. Those interested should go to the ASB office to enter the parking permit lottery, which will give students a chance to buy their own permit. The lottery will be held in 2 weeks and will close for all juniors on August 29th at 1 p.m. Winning names will be posted on September 1st on the kiosk outside of ASB for all juniors who had their names pulled during the lottery.
The library is open for book checkouts and emergency computer use only. If students need to check out or return a book, they need to stop by the library as soon as possible. This will help the library open for regular services sooner.
The yearbook is currently being sold at the lowest price of the year of $60 with an ASB card and $65 without. The longer you wait, the higher the prices will go.
Seniors need to make sure they schedule their senior portrait session with O'Connor Photography at 661-257-3838. Senior portraits must be taken by October 3rd. Senior tributes will also be due on October 3rd. Contracts are available on the Saugus High School website.
Applications for the California Scholarship Federation, CSF, are now available in room Q1701 at brunch and at lunch. Completed applications are due by Monday, September 8th. Students with questions should contact Mrs. Collada.
Open period stickers and fall sports stickers will be available in the AP office before and after school, during both brunches and at lunch.
All Novell computer passwords have been reset to students' 6-digit birthday. Students must create a new password or they will be locked out of their account, so get that done at a computer near you.
Freshmen have a new graduation year at the end of their username, 2018. Remember, Centurions, Gmail and Infinite Campus passwords do not reset and are the same as last school year.
Now let's go to Jake Schick with your sports news.
Thanks, Jared. I'm Jake Schick with your sports news. Boys interested in trying out for one of our boys' basketball teams should report to Saugus High School tonight at 7 p.m. and be prepared to stay there till 9 o'clock. This Thursday, freshman football will be playing its first official game. They'll be playing Simi Valley High School in Simi Valley at 4. Also this Thursday is the JV and varsity girls tennis team's first game. They'll be playing Glendale High School. The JV match will be here at Saugus and the varsity game will be at Glendale High. Both matches will begin at 3. This Thursday, the cross-country team will be having its first meet at Lunada Little League in Palos Verdes. This Friday, junior varsity and varsity football will have their first official match of the season. They'll be facing Simi Valley at College of the Canes. JV will play at 4, while varsity will be playing at 7:30. Now let's go to John and Jason with your ASB Minute.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Jonathan Hamburger, your Executive President. And I'm your Executive Vice President, Jason Hamburger, and we're here with your ASB News. This Thursday, August 28th, will be the first birthday bash of the year. It'll be for July and August birthdays, and we'll be handing out Otter Pops on the outdoor stage during both brunches. Also, be sure to stop by the outdoor stage during both brunches for yet another football-themed activity this coming Friday. Starting off, contestants will need to put on the chin strap onto a football helmet. Whoever does it quickest will move on from there, and they will need to put on football pads and proceed to put on a football jersey over it. Whoever accomplishes this task first wins. Attention Blue Crew, the tickets for the only rally bus of the year will be on sale soon. There is a limited amount of 100 seats, so be sure to get your seat ASAP. The game is against Buena on the 13th. Calling all students interested in being this year's Blue Crew leader. There will be a mandatory informational meeting tomorrow in the ASB room A112. There are 2 spots waiting to be filled, one for the football season and one for the basketball season. So please stop by to pick up the information. That's it for us. SNN will be right back after this.
My name is John Lutz. I'm the Public Information Officer for the California Highway Patrol out of the Newhall area. From the Highway Patrol's perspective locally, one of the biggest problems we have out here for teens is the fact that they haven't realized that bad choices behind the wheel have terrible consequences. Between the ages of 15 and 20 years old, being in a vehicle, regardless of whether it's reckless driving or driving under the influence or texting and driving, any of those factors. Just being in a vehicle is your leading cause of death. If you look at this valley, we've got 6 high schools, not including the charter schools and the private schools. You're talking 1,500 plus driving age students at each one of those schools. So you're talking well over 10,000 teenagers just in this valley. And we already know that teenagers are responsible for over 65% of all fatal collisions. And the most remarkable stat about that is they only make up about 4% of the driving population. I think a lot of people look at highway patrol officers as, these robotic enforcement tools that are out there, instead of realizing that they're family members, they're coaches, they're teachers, et cetera, and that they have families too, and that they all have teen drivers, and sometimes, this ripple effect of a local fatality or a serious injury, it goes a long way. The educational components such as the Every 15 Minutes program, the local Start Smarts program, or any of the other educational aspects we have at the local booths or emergency expos, they need to take heed and understand that that's what we're out there doing, is trying to educate and enforce the laws. Well, unfortunately, we understand that we're going to lose about 500 teenagers a year in California due to reckless choices, is all it is. And it's represented in this valley. Even with all the high schools and the charter schools and everything that we have out here, we have a youth grove that represents all the lives lost in this valley related to vehicle-related collisions. And the saddest part of that statistic over there is not only the sheer numbers that's at the youth grove, but it's the fact that each one of them is preventable.
Please be sure to drive safely, Saugus.
And now for your ROP news. Juniors and senior ROP students who are pre-enrolled for ROP Fire Academy and have not picked up forms needed for Wednesday, August 27th, mandatory orientation, a GVHS, need to see Mrs. Lukey in the ROP office.
Juniors and seniors, there are still seats available in the following ROP courses: Interior Design, Entrepreneurship, Construction, Plumbing, Event Planning, TV Broadcast Journalism, Hotel Restaurant Operations, and Visual Communications. See Mrs. Lukey in the ROP office for more information.
And now for your club news.
Brainstormers will be meeting today at lunch in X2406. Freshmen are especially welcome.
Social Action Club will be meeting tomorrow in Mrs. Winkler's room.
Redo Club, a new service organization on campus, will be having its first meeting tomorrow at lunch in H808. Students who are interested in hands-on services that involve organizing and distributing care packages to the homeless communities in Santa Clarita and LA Skid Row, be sure to stop by to learn what it means to truly give back.
A new club, Z Club, has emerged here at Saugus. It's a group aimed to help and understand our school community and world as an advocate for the advancement of women everywhere. The club will be voting for officers at its first meeting tomorrow in Mrs. Shirt's room, X2404.
National Honor Society will be voting for officers tomorrow in S Lecture Hall. This meeting is for returning members only. Members feel free to bring your $5 dues. Not One More Teen Suicide will have its first meeting tomorrow at lunch in Q1706.
Tomorrow will be the first meeting of the 2014-2015 Mod Civ Musketeers. The club will be meeting at lunch in room J1004.
The first United Bronies meeting of the year will be on Wednesday in Q1708. New members are welcome.
Saugus RPG Role-Playing Game Club will be meeting in H804 every Thursday starting this week.
Students concerned about the environment and the current drought should consider joining FLOW, Future Life Club, Thursday in M1303. Students who want to organize events for FLOW should see Mr. Reese about becoming a candidate to become a club officer.
The Defiant Kickoff will take place Thursday during lunch in the Quad area.
Magnum Opus is meeting Friday at lunch in Mr. Del Rio's room, P1604. Magnum Opus is a club that celebrates communication through all art forms: visual arts, music, crafts, dance, and more. If you are an artist or just enjoy the arts, check it out today in P1604.
Well, that's it for SNN today, Saugus. I'm
Hey.
Danny Willard.
What's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
That's right. Have a meritorious Monday, Saugus.
Thank you, boys Varsity Volleyball for nominating us for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
We nominate Saugus Cheer, Saugus Dance, and BTV, baby. You have 24 hours!
Thank you.